patterns. So in order for you to improve your patterns, you need to know the different types of trends. We have 3 types of trends. We have an uptrend, downtrend, and a sideways trend. Let me show you these 3 types of trends. First one is an uptrend. We can see by push towards the upside, push towards the downside, which is an impulse, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, and an impulse move towards the upside. That's how we're able to see an uptrend. So a sideways trend we can see by push up, push down, push up, push down, trapped around the same area, right? That is consolidation. So for a downtrend, guys, we can see an impulse move towards the downside, correction towards the upside, and an impulse move towards the downside, correction, impulse move, correction, and an impulse move towards the downside. You guys can see those are 3 types of trends, and what I want to teach you guys is to be able to spot this kind of trends inside the real market. You can see it's a bit easier to see here. When you have to apply the same dealings on the real market, it becomes a challenge. So you need to work on your skills. Remember, guys, being capable of identifying trends is one of the core skills that a forex trader should possess. This is because the best approach in making any forex predictions is basically following the trend. So now, guys, let's go a bit deeper. I'm gonna quickly draft a few market moves, and from there I'm gonna teach you how to spot whether it's an uptrend, sideways, or a downtrend. So for an uptrend, guys, we need to see an impulse move towards the upside. That's creating a high, and from there we need to see a pullback or a push towards the downside, which is a correction, and the market will continue going towards the upside. Correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, impulse move, correction, and an impulse move towards the upside. So another way to look for an uptrend is we need to look for a new high and a new low. The market will now push for a higher high, which is higher than the previous high, and it will push a higher low, which is higher than the previous low. From there you can see that low is a bit higher than that other low, which is a higher low, and you have a higher high, higher low. You get the idea. So next we need to look at where the market reverses. This is now a support and resistance areas. We need to be able to spot these areas with ease, guys. Next thing, guys, there is no perfect market. The market can create a wick or a stop loss hunt, which is meant to mislead other traders into thinking that the market is broken below. However, this is just a small wick creation. Until we broke our lower low, we are still looking for a high. Did you get that, guys? Until we break our lower low, we are still looking for a high, meaning that we are still going bullish, and that is all because we're inside a bullish trend. We're going to teach you guys all about trends right after, because being able to master trends will help you improve your market prediction skills, because you all know that the trend is the general direction of the market. Another way to see that the market is changing direction, the market will create a high, come back and cross the high, and come back to retest and break outside, and from there we're pushing towards the downside, guys. Remember, that's another way to look at it. So in order to draw a trend, guys, you need to connect areas where the market is reversing towards the upside. You can see we have an uptrending support area over there, and at the top we're going to have an uptrending resistance, because the market cannot push above, right? You can see at the bottom here the market is failing to push below. The market is supporting all these areas over here, and at the top the market is resisting to go above. That's the resistance area, an uptrending resistance, because the market cannot push above all these areas. From there we're going to be looking for a sell instead, because that's what we know. We're looking for selling opportunities, and at the bottom we're going to be looking for our buying opportunities. Should the market come near our uptrending support, we're going to look for a buy instead, because we can see that's where the market is supported. So now, guys, let me remove all these drawings so that we can actually continue with our lesson. And now we are back inside the MT4, guys. As you guys saw, we actually started on the trading view first before heading into our MT4 platform. You can see now here we're still on an overall bullish trend. So for now, guys, we're going to be using scalp trading first before we go into swing trading. We can see for a scalp, the market is looking for a push towards the upside. We're coming from a bearish trend, and from a bearish trend the market is breaking outside and looking for a possible push towards the upside. And yes, we're going to be scalping our first buy. We're going to use a small lot before going to another pair. So let me go enter now, 0.01. Now we can focus on a different pair. We're going to be looking at Euro GBP. Yes, guys, you can see on Euro GBP we're also still looking for another scalp trade. The market is obviously on a very strong support area. You can see from the past this has been a very strong support. We can come and check here. The market is being supported from there and there and there, obviously, so we're still looking for a push towards the upside on the current market point. Another thing we can look at, guys, we can see that the market is at the bottom of a bearish trend, meaning we can look for buying opportunities. Over here we have a downtrending support structure at the bottom, and I'm going to take another pen and basically draw our downtrending resistance. You can see over there we're going to be having our resistance at the top. That's where the market could basically reach the possibility, right? The market has a potential of hitting the top of this overall bearish trend, right? However, guys, this is a very nice setup. So it's a nice setup, guys. Remember, we analyze to find setups. Now let's go take our first entry, as it looks like it's ready for buys. I'm going to go ahead and take a 0.2 trades because I think this is a bit of a high probability trade. We can see those are our 2 trades over there. We are still looking for a possible push towards the upside. However, it's going to be a scalp trade. So we're going to come back and make sure we're going to be having a closer exit for where we can possibly reach, right? So we are just going to take our last entry and we are done with Euro GBP. So next up, we need to look at Euro AUD. We can see that we are ready for buys in an overall bearish trend. We can see we're in an overall bearish trend, guys. We have our support and we have our resistance at the top over there. So the market is now getting ready for buys. We can see by a small double bottom. You guys can see it. We have a double bottom over there and the market's getting momentum to actually break outside the trend bearish trend. You can see we have 2 trends inside this overall trend. So from here we're going to take our first buy as the market looks ready for a bullish momentum. So now those are the trades that we took. We're going to step away and see how the market plays out. We are back again, guys, and we're in profits. We can check Euro AUD. Euro AUD is still going bullish, breakout retest. Next, we're going to look at USD ZAR. USD ZAR still getting ready. We're going to check it out later. Now let's look at Euro GBP. Euro GBP actually played out, guys. We are making money on Euro GBP. Remember, it was a scalp trade, so we have to close some profits until we get to cross above. So let me close some profits because the aim is to grow the account. Remember, guys, we need to make sure we close some profits. And when we check out Euro AUD, we're going to need to close it a bit so we can leave one trade running because the aim is to continue growing the account. You can see Euro USD is the first pair we looked at from trading view. Remember, guys, it was ready for bullish momentum. It went down, but now it's still coming back up. We're still seeing bullish momentum over there. We can see the market pushing towards the upside. Basically, we're waiting to close some profits on Euro USD. We can see this is the pair we started with. We're still in a bullish trade. So far, so good. When we check Euro GBP, guys, I think we're going to close it. Just going to give it some time because we can see that the market looks like has lost a bit of momentum. So we're going to enter more trades in the future. For now, the aim is to grow the account. Let's continue growing the account. You can see we've made 370 and we just started trading this account. So let's keep on pushing. The aim is to push this account with all these trades, guys. We're going to show you how to grow this account. For now, let's step away. We'll come back later. We're back again, guys.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Looks like some trades are in losses. However, remember, losses are part of the game. So now let's check what's happening. You can see that Euro AUD is currently retesting. It's having a minor retest. So basically, should a trade cross our green area like I showed you guys, that's when we're going to close our trade. So far, we can see we have a very strong resistance over there. Now we're looking for breakout retest and continue with the push towards the upside. So that's Euro AUD. Next, we're going to look at Euro USD. Euro USD had another retest once again. We're still looking for a push towards the upside. We're still on a bullish momentum. We can see we're still pushing, guys. That's how we're seeing currently, guys. I just added one last trade from now. So we're going to wait it out and see how Euro USD finally plays out. Lastly, guys, I'm looking at USD ZAR. And at this moment, should the market continue pushing towards the downside, guys, we're going to end up closing this trade. It could be a possible sell. However, now we're looking for a breakout retest and a push towards the upside. So that's the current progress, guys. We can step away and come back later. Back in losses, guys. Looks like USD ZAR is still selling. That was an invalid trade. Looks like it was not a breakout retest. So we're going to close all these trades, guys, because we are trapped inside a bearish trend. After reanalyzing, sometimes you must do that. Go to C and finally took our first loss. We can see that we're actually selling towards the downside. So we're going to leave it for now. We're going to look for selling opportunities. Let's focus on other pairs. Currently, Euro AUD also still retesting, guys. We don't think it's a sell. Only if it crosses below the green bar, we're going to close. And Euro USD still looking for a push towards the upside. So far this is the progress, so let's step away and come back later. Woo! We closing profits, guys. We're finally moving. Looks like we hit take profit on Euro USD. We've been patient with this trade, guys, and it finally went bullish. So we're gonna close all these trades because it was basically a scalp trade. We're starting with scalp first before we're gonna be swinging. The only pair we're waiting on currently is Euro AUD. We're still waiting to see if it's gonna cross the green bar. If it crosses this red area here below the green bar, that's when we actually close the trade. That's how we have it in a trading view. So basically we're still waiting. So now that's the current progress. Let's step away and come back later. Yes, guys, looks like the remaining trade Euro AUD didn't cross the green bottom. We can see that we're still going towards the upside. We're in a bullish trend. We still didn't cross our green bullish support area. You can see we have the impulse move towards the upside, correction and impulse move on the strong resistance. So we're getting the momentum from the bottom to actually cross and hit that top. Now let's step away from the market. Euro AUD killed, guys. We actually completed setup. Now we're continuing with the push towards the upside. We can see we have a very strong bull volatile market, guys. That's when the market is going towards the upside with a strong momentum. We caught this from the beginning to the end, from the bottom of the bearish trend to the top of this bearish trend, guys. We caught the buy. We're in the buy trend. We actually continue with the trade. Euro AUD still looking like a bullish market. So what we're gonna do now is wait on the last setups. This is a continuation of a scalp trade. We're gonna continue adding on this bull volatile. Now we're gonna enter last few trades because a nice probability. We're gonna make sure we're capitalizing on this bull volatile market, guys. You can see now when we come back to USD ZAR, we can see that it's now ready for sales. We're gonna take a few sales. We're basically correct when we said the market was ready for sales, guys. We're in a bearish trend. We're gonna see how USD ZAR plays out. We have Euro AUD, and now we have USD ZAR that's inside this bearish trend. You can see, guys, at the top of a bearish trend we sell, and at the bottom we buy. So should the market cross above, that's when we're going to continue with the bullish momentum. But for as long as we're still under our bearish trend, we're still going for sales, guys. If you can check correctly, this is an overall buy trend. However, we're currently in a sell trend, which is a bearish trend. You can see this is how USD is playing at this time and moment. So we're going to see how the market plays out, because currently we are seeing a possibility of a market continuing towards the downside. Now let's have a last look on Euro AUD. Looks like we're still pushing above. Then yeah, man, that's it. We're gonna basically step away and come back later. We're back again, guys. Looks like USD is ready for sales. I'll quickly close Euro AUD. The aim is to grow this account, guys. That's why I'm closing these trades right now. Remember, the aim is to grow the account. The aim is to pay ourselves. So you can see that Euro AUD is still pushing above, guys. Now we'll just check USD last time and feel like, yeah, we're gonna leave just one trade. The aim is to grow the account. And yeah, for now, this is the progress, guys. We're done. Let's step away and come back later. Yes, sir. USDs are killed, guys. We're gonna close Euro AUD. We are done with that trade. So before you close USD, guys, let me show you quickly what happened. You can see we have a huge drop on USD, guys. Basically, this is gonna be like a scalp trade, as you can see. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just reduce the final target. We're gonna close because the aim is to grow this account, guys. I'm going to show you what we've done with scalp trading. You can see we basically made 1.2 from 1.5 deposits strictly from scalp trading. So now let's go to some swing trades.
Hi there everyone, we are currently looking at AUD NZD. We can see this pair ranges a lot. It's a pair that we are seeing a possible swing trade on. You can see from here we have a strong push towards the upside until we hit the strong resistance over there. We can see this as being a very strong resistance. From there you can see the market push down, and now expecting a bit of a bullish momentum. And let's go deeper. So you guys can see, we can see that from here we've had our first support structure, which indicated to us that we might be pushing towards the upside. You can see from the past it's been a very strong support area. So now we are back on top and looking to actually push above until we hit the level over there. those are our take profits. Now let's go to the hour chart and show you exactly what we see. We can see that we had the second leg confirming to us that we are going to push towards the upside. This is a possible swing trade, guys. Remember, we have scalp trading and swing trading. For swing trading, we use the higher time frame a bit, and we need to find pairs that move in a swing manner, pairs that move in the same direction for a long time. You can see over here, this trade can push until there. Let me log that so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's how we have OZSND. We're looking for a push towards the upside, and you can see that we're in a possible uptrend. Let me put my resistance over there, and I'm gonna make sure that I also cater the same size below. So now I'm gonna adjust to cater for the touches so that we can see that we are actually in an uptrend. You guys can see the market hit the top, went down, hit the bottom, went up, went down, and now looking for a push towards the upside, and the market can be ranging like that. So this is how you take a trade. Now let's see how the swing trade goes.
Woo, guys, after a few days of holding our swing, it finally played through. Guys, you can see the account has now grown. We have 2.9 profits on this account. We can start from the beginning. So you guys can see we've been growing this account, and we took our swing trade. I left only one trade running, so you guys can see we closed the other two. We left with only one. We took 3 trades. So you can see this is a possible swing that we saw, guys, and once we see opportunities presenting themselves like this, they happen only a few times. When you see a swing, you must capitalize and use small lots. At this moment from here, we can see that the market was buying for a long time. It hit the resistance and came back down to hit the support, and that's how we saw we're expecting a bigger move towards the upside, guys. That was a possible swing. Now let's go deeper into the other time frames and check exactly how we caught this trade. You can see on the second bullish engulfing, we entered the buys. You can see we've been holding for quite a while, and the trade actually paid. So I'm going to close all of this and basically sit on 6,000, and this was all due to swing trading, which requires a lot of patience, guys. So I'm going to show you also what happened on a trading view on the trade that we actually checked out before. Welcome once again, guys. You can see ODNZD actually played according to our setup. You can see at the top there we had a very strong resistance. It actually touched it, and this was our support structure below. You can see that the market actually followed the trend, guys. You can see we caught our trade, and it actually went to retest and came back, creating a new level of support. This is another level we need to cater for should we look for buys again in the future. Can see this is another strong level that the market created. You can see from there the market went up, went down, took our trade, went back up, went down, and hit on our new support and pushed to actually break that resistance and touch the top over there. You can see this how it plays out. Now let's continue with our scalp trading. Yes, you can see, guys, we are now looking at Euro AUD. Okay, I'm recording. So you can see, guys, what happened here. The market was, of course, in a bullish trend. You can see it's a bullish trend, and now we broke outside and we're expecting a push above because we hit the very strong support below. When we go to the lower time frame, you can see a bit of a double bottom over here, and the market crossed the resistance, making it a new support. So we are also on an uptrending support, so we're definitely looking for a buy. You can see that when we turn it around as well, we are still seeing the same setup. So this is a confirmation for us that we're going towards the upside. The market is rejecting to push below. So we're going to take our first trade. We're going to take our Euro AUD buy 0.02. So those are our new recent trades. Now I'm just going to basically cater for the touches more accurately and see how the market plays out from here. You can see here at the bottom we do have our uptrending support. So guys, let me just basically mute all of these notifications. They've been popping up the whole video. So yeah, you can see, guys, we're still looking for buy opportunities. We took our Euro AUD trade, and we're still seeing confirmation to enter more trades. So yeah, that's our trade, guys. We have 3 trades, low risk rather than before. Only on the swing we increased a bit because it was a high probability. We are now using scalp trading. So let's step away and come back later. Woo! Euro AUD paid, guys. You can see The market is respecting setup. Currently, we are using trends in trends strategy, and a video on trends in trends is still going to come in the future, a full video on that. We can see that it's respecting our setup, guys. Euro AUD is still buying. You can see the current progress. So now what we want to do, guys, is basically pay ourselves. You can see the Euro AUD is basically moving. So let's pay ourselves and actually grow this account. We're only going to leave one trade running, and from there we're just going to step away and come back later. We're back again, guys. It's been a while since we've gone. This is a current progress, and currently we are seeing a sell opportunity on Euro AUD. We can see that previously we were in a buy position, as you remember, guys, and the market completed the setup, giving us new entry. We can see a push up, push down, market playing in that area, and then it goes to test the resistance structure of this trade. And from there, what we can see, guys, is we're expecting the market to actually continue with the push towards the downside and a breakout retest strategy. We can see this is a strategy some of our students can tell you about. Basically, what we're going to do, we're going to be looking for selling opportunities because we analyze to find setups, and this is a setup that I'm going to screenshot, and then from there we're going to step away and come back later. Woo! We're back again, guys. Looks like Euro AUD finally dropped. You can see that it's actually following our setup. We can see our breakout strategy worked as we anticipated. So we're expecting a further push towards the downside, guys, until the setup is complete. What we want to do now, we want to pay ourselves. As we can see, the aim is to grow the account. We only going to leave one trade running. So that's the only pay we're going to be trading. Now let's check out the current progress. You can see we're not growing the account. So we're just going to let the other trade run and step away from the market and come back later. Woo! Euro AUD killed, guys. We killed Euro AUD. You can see the setup is finally completed, guys. Let me make sure I turn this sideways. You guys can see it properly. We can see we have landscape view on this trade, guys. You can see we've completed the setup as we anticipated. This is one of the setups that we actually trade, and from here we're going to be expecting some reversals, guys. Remember, guys, the only way this setup can be invalidated is only if we have fundamental effects. So now let's check progress, guys. You can see we've been growing this account. Let's let the market run and get ready for our buys. We'll come back later. We are back again, guys. You can see now we have our progress from here, 1.5 deposit to 5,000. And currently, guys, we're looking for new trades, and you can see now we have USD CHF here. This is also known as USD Swiss. As you can see, it's currently from a bullish trend, and we've broken outside and looking for a breakout retest on a higher time frame. So we're gonna take premature trades, guys. These are early trades. The market has possibilities of giving us further retests towards the upside. However, we're seeing this also as a possible high probability trade of a sell. So I'm gonna take more trades just to make sure that I'm actually using proper risk management. And we can see that the market also has a possibility of actually giving us a retest, guys. So we're still expecting sells. The market might be retesting a bit. We're gonna see how it plays out from here. So this is what we have for now, guys. Let's step away and come back later. Woo! The market is going against us a bit. So what we're gonna do, guys, is basically protect our trades, risk management on this trade. That's what we need to apply. We can see over there, this here could be our possible stop loss area. Should the market reach that level, that's when we know we're gonna close our trade. So I'm gonna put my stop loss with the same number over there. Now I want to look for our take profit area. We're gonna close our first win. You can see over here the market has a possibility of reaching that as our take profit. I'm gonna put it as our first take profit. Remember, guys, if I don't put my take profits here on my MT4, know that they're there on my trading view and we close manually. But on this one, I'm deciding to use my stop loss and take profit because I'm gonna be away. It's either you're gonna be doing manual trading or obviously automated trading, which is this one. So we're still expecting a further push towards the downside should the market not cross above and go back in a bullish trend. So for now, we're done. Let's step away and come back later. Woo! We're back again, guys. We're in profits. You can see USD CHF is finally pushing towards the downside, guys. We're seeing that the market has a possibility of continuing towards the downside. You can see should we cross our support structure over there, we're going to continue with sells. But the market has a possibility of retesting here and there. But so far,
That is the trade that we have. We are now in profit. We took our trade. We have a stop loss. If we take profit, now let's step away and come back later. Yeah, we're in losses a bit now, guys. Looks like USD Swiss actually had a breakout retest to the top. Now we just adjusted our analysis. We're still outside the bullish trend. We still have a possibility of a breakout retest towards the downside on a higher time frame, like we hold. You guys can see this is a trade for now. Let's step away and come back later. Woo! We finally back in profits, guys. You can see USD CHF finally dropped, guys. We're still looking for a further push towards the downside. Usually when you trade currencies, guys, this happens. The market retests a lot. The market gives random spikes towards the upside and the downside. Should the market break below, we're going to be profitable. Stop loss and take profit is set, guys. Let's step away and come back later. We're back again, guys. We're still in profits. You guys can see the market is still giving us random market moves. Basically, what's left now is just to have patience and wait out the market movements. Basically, once you enter a trade, you just have to let it run and see how the market plays out. So let's step away and come back later. Woo!
What the hell are you?
FX Goat. Yes, guys, we finally killed it, guys. USD CHF, we're back in profits, guys. It's approaching take profit. However, this pair is very volatile, guys. I wouldn't recommend holding a pair like this for long. I know possibilities are there of it continuing towards the downside. However, the aim is to grow this account. You can see this is a nice breakout retest. We're gonna look for further new opportunities. For now, we just have to pay ourselves, guys. You have to know that when you grow a small account, your aim is to basically not lose momentum of your profits. Make sure that you capitalize and close profits and look for new setups. Remember, when you analyze, guys, you analyze to find setups, and your setups are your trade. You trade setups. This is a current progress at this moment. We can see that we've basically made 6,000 profits, guys. We started from 1.5. We've been trading this account. We've been taking profits. We've been taking losses all throughout. We've been closing trades in the middle. We've been applying swing and scalp trading, and all of those methods are applied in order to grow this account, guys. So now we're basically done at this moment. We're gonna look for new setups and come back later. Hi there, everyone. We're back again, guys. We're seeing a new opportunity on Euro AUD. You can see that currently we have a falling channel, guys. On this falling channel, we're looking for a reversal setup, which is a push towards the upside. You can see. So that is our trade, guys, and we're seeing this as a possible high probability trade. So we're gonna take more trades and make sure we are utilizing this opportunity, guys. Remember, when we analyze to find setups. So this is the setup that we found. And at this moment, I'm gonna put my stop loss and take profit areas. Remember, guys, our stop loss and take profit on all trades are always there. Even when we don't put them when you're watching, I still put them later, or they're on a trading view and we close the trades manually looking at the stop loss, right? So we either use automated process, whereas you put it like how I'm putting it right now, it's gonna close automatically for you. That's if you're too busy. However, if you know that you're gonna be looking at the screen while you're still at home, you can use manual trading. Let's step away and come back later. We back again, guys. We currently have Euro AUD running. You can see we have now crossed outside our descending channel. You can see, guys, a break outside determines a buy from there. So what we can do is wait it out and come back later. Ish, guys, looks like Euro AUD finally gave us a breakout retest. Remember, usually when we break outside a trend, we come back and retest before going to our overall direction. We're still hoping that the market will continue. However, no emotions. Let's let the market run. We'll come back later. Woo! We killed it, guys. Our last setup is complete. Euro AUD is done. We killed our descending channel. That was the last trade, guys. We finally hit 9,000 profits. Basically, we took it from $100, which is approximately 1.5 ZAR, and we took it to 9,000, which is 500. We killed it, guys. Now it's time to withdraw. We'll come back later. The withdrawal came through, guys. We are done with this account. We basically hit all our targets. We took this from 1.5 ZAR into 9,000 ZAR, which is $500. We now withdraw it. We are done. FS Coach, your mentor, signing out.